let's start over here with the MFK 700. You can buy this as a set. You can buy it for the Conturo when it comes with this base right here that I had here earlier, right here. Okay, this is the base that comes with the Conturo. I'll set that off to the side, or the MFK EBQ. But what I want to talk about is when you get the MFK set, you get the 1.5 degree base. And there is another base I'll talk about in a minute, but also you don't get the parallel edge guide. And I truly believe this is the best top accessory you can get for the MFK, because now you can run very efficiently. We thought Sparky was going to move.
Somebody was mistaken.
I love this dog. I bet you when I turn on the router,
He will.
he will. Okay, so as I go through this, and I'll try not to be redundant, but I'm obviously gonna be, because I'm gonna call out some unique features on some of these routers. The one thing all our routers have is this. It's the center line. That is the daggone exact center of this bit that I have in here. That's a 6mm bit. So I'm gonna loosen this knob right here, and I'm gonna take the base off. And what's nice about this is I can do my setup without the router and the router bit interfering. So I'm gonna take these rods, I'm gonna deadhead them in. Hey, Garrett, what episode did I do MFK 700?
MFK 700, 31.
Boy, he's good. I wrote them down. Okay, so as I do this, the MFK 700 parallel guide comes with a parallel guide, it comes with the micro adjust, and it comes with the 2 rods. Where a lot of the times with the routers, I'll name them out, the 1010 and 1400, they come with the rods, okay? The rods don't come with the 2200, but it comes in the set. So I'm just gonna put this in. You see this little, and there's a groove here. This is the micro adjust. You'll see the through hole right here. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna slide it in like this, and here's the nice setup to it. Watch this. See how I can get it right there on the center line? I'm going to tighten these ever so slightly, not a lot, but I'm gonna tighten this one, and I can, watch, see how I can dial that right in? And it's perfect right back here as well. So I'm gonna tighten these up. Okay, I'm gonna set my motor to the base. I'm gonna tighten it up with this knob. And I'm gonna do a quick depth set. I'm gonna go down 9mm, 3/8 of an inch. I've done this before. I'm gonna do it again. I always use gauge blocks, and I'm gonna dial it right in just like that. Good. I'm watching Gage laugh. He's going, man, that dude's a ham. Okay, I'm gonna hook it up and let's run this. Sparky, if you stay put, I will be so impressed. He is the ultimate shop dog, isn't he, man? He really is. Okay, hey, really, really quick. Before you ever turn on a router, you make sure that that switch is off. And when you put a plug-it cord in, you make sure it's a full quarter turn. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna bump the bit there. I'm gonna turn it on. Oh, there goes Sparky. But look at that, that parallel edge guide, like any parallel edge guide, will allow you to run parallel and make a perfect groove for, say, a back of a cabinet. So, make sure you unplug that too. So the other base I'm gonna show you is a 0 degree base. The one that comes with the MFK 700 is a 1.5 degree. So when you put the straight bit in there, you trim your banding at that 1.5 degree. There are some times when you put a really wide, like a hardwood, like a 5/8 or 9/16 piece of hardwood on there and you trim it. If you use that 1.5, here and here, it actually has a slight taper to it. So if you don't want that, there is a base that allows you to present the router in a horizontal position at exactly 0 degrees. And it's always marked out like this. And I've used this several times. Okay, this is a great additional accessory for the MFK 700. Woo! Okay, so next, and I brought out the old 1010 right here. Everything I talk about on the 1010, the new 1010 REQ-F. Okay, I always got to remember. All the accessories work with it or in conjunction. So if you upgraded to the new 1010, all your accessories are fluid with it. But I want to talk about this piece right here. All right, yes, it comes, the OF1010 REQ in the US and Canada comes with what? The guide stop. Okay, this allows you, and it comes with the rods, to take your OF1010 and ride it on the rail to create grooves, dados, tenons. I've done several episodes on utilizing the router with the guide stop and the rail. But what I want to talk about is this is the parallel guide, and this is a great addition. This, you can buy this. It's an accessory. I would highly recommend it. We did an additional fence on the parallel guides episode. So, yeah, if you want, Garrett, bring it on over. Hey, look, it's Garrett. Hey, I got a helper. He's more than just a helper. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the parallel, I put the rods in, and I lock these down. I'm going to take it, I'm going to slide it in. See my center line on my OF1010? I'm going to get it close, and I'm going to tighten these two knobs right here and right here. Okay, now, if we look at this, this is in the catalog, it's part number 483358. No, I don't have a good memory, I wrote it right here. Okay, good. So, it is called the fine adjuster. Look at the thread on that. It's wicked, wicked tight. Okay, so I'm going to slide this on. It goes on the outside here. Okay, and on the parallel guide, you actually have it tapped right there. So if I slide this in, and I'm going to tap it in right here, as soon as I start to see my rod, then I have that fine adjustment. I'm going to bring it right in. I bring it about halfway on the thread, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten these two, and Chris, I'm going to have you swing around here, okay, to capture this. So these are tight, these two are tight. Now I'm going to loosen what? This one, and now look how that comes right in. See how I can dial it back and forth? So I can get that absolutely perfect on the line. And what's nice, I have that center line here, here. I also have it here and here, so if I need to stop it and start it precisely, I could do that as well. So that's the fine adjuster. I wanted to point it out. In other episodes, I talked about this. This is the trammel point. Fits right in on the base of the OF1010, and you have this 4mm pivot point, and you can swing arcs and circles like we did that one episode. So I wanted to point that out as well. Woo! Garrett, I thought you were going to help me with the LR32. Here comes Garrett. He's going to help me out. So the reason I have the LR32 here, go ahead and open that up for me, sir, please. Okay, I'll have Garrett open that up. Oh, isn't that nice? Give me a Vanna. Oh, he's so good at this. He's so good. Man. Do that again. Give me a wave. Hey, now you're talking. Now you're talking. He's a natch. All right. So the reason I have this set up in between the 1400 and the 1010 is because those are the two routers, the only two routers that work with the LR32 system. So if somebody asked me, Sedge, what's your top accessory for the 1400 and 1010, I'm automatically going to say the LR32. You got to get the rail as well. But the reason I say that is I love building cabinetry, and this is an amazing system. And we have a couple of episodes on it. I believe it's number 13. See how I didn't have to reference that? So number 13, and then there's an advanced LR32. So check it out. I'm not going to go in depth on it. It is I always call this a system within our Festool system. It is an incredible system for punching holes for, adjustable shelves, your hinge plates, your cup hinges on all your kitchen hinge systems. It's wonderful. It's standardized. It works. All right, so I'm going to skip the 1400. I want to step over here because the 1400 and the OF 2200 share something in common. And on Shaper Sessions, did I say it was next Thursday night, July 28th at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 4 o'clock Pacific Time? Okay. I can't wait, you guys. Hey, and don't show over here because that's the part of the project we're doing. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we're going to be using this. I've talked about it. I think it was in one of the Lost in the Catalogs. Or maybe I covered it in the 1400, I'm not sure. But we've done episodes. Of everything, so this is an easy one for me to recommend to somebody. If someone purchases the OF 2200, they go, what else do I need? And I go, the accessory kit. This was one of the first times we had ever done this, where we've put all the top accessories for the OF 2200 or any of our router inside. You got a parallel guide, you get the guide stop, you got template guides. Your choice, though, is if you want them, there's two kits, one that's an imperial and one that's in metric. You get all these bases, you get the rods, you get dust extraction. But here's the other thing I'm going to say. You can buy all of these separately. Why would you? You buy it all at once. But here is a application that I'll be using, but I'll be using it with, watch, the 1400 Thursday night. These are called table wideners. They're offset bases. The MFK vertical base is automatically built with the table widener into it. The base it's integrated into the base. It's a huge, substantial base that allows you a lot more control. And guess what? When I'm spinning a big bit like this, okay, with the 2200, you know what I want? I want more support here on this side of it. So it's a quick change. I take it like this. I release that green lever. I put this in like this. And there's something I wanted to point out when I did this. Look at the thickness of this phenolic base right here. See it? Because we added an additional, this is magnesium aluminum, we added another 5 millimeters. You have to adjust accordingly, because this builds it up or pushes it up. So you have to adjust an additional, and I'm going to take it up, 5 millimeters of depth. So there you go. Just like that. I'll actually bottom it out and bring it up 1/4 inch, which is roughly 5 millimeter. So there you go, and you can get a perfect edge formed like that. And look, Chris, come over on this side. So now as I'm using this with the 2200's 30-degree offset, this will give me so much more base and stability and control. So there you go. I just wanted to point out what a table widener was. Also, here's an accessory he did, plexiglass template. What episode?
39.
Wow, man, he is good. Man, I got to watch out for my job. He's going to take it. Okay. This is the plexiglass template. I think we call it routing aid now. We did episode 39. We did an entire episode on this, but look at all the holes. Guess what? The only router that doesn't work with this is the MFK 700. You can use the 2200. You can use the 1400 and the OF 1010. A great accessory. Check it out. Check out episode 39. Woo, doggy. Okay. How am I doing on time? Wow, excellent. So I've talked about parallel guides. We ran one. I talked about guide stops. I haven't run one, so I'm going to run one. LR32, done. So let's look at the setup. See the rods for the 1400? They come with the 1400. They're in the bottom, and they're hard to see sometimes. But the reason we include them is, guess what? It's obvious. The top two accessories to get for the 1400 and I think, well, in my opinion, all of them, is the guide stop and the parallel guide. Neither come with the 1400. The first one I'm going to talk about, and I had to look this up because I've always called this the compact cleaning kit, but now we call it the standard kit. All right, it comes in a sustainer. Hang on, let's check, see what size sustainer it is. A 137. Okay, that means it's 137 tall. Okay, so when we look inside, Chris, could you pan up here and look? Okay, inside we have these placards or call-outs. What you see here is not everything that comes in the sustainer. I just want to make sure you understand that. It's just some suggested other accessories you can get. But here's what comes in it. It comes with the longer crevice tool, and it's for crevices. It comes with the brush. And what's really neat, it comes with this new floor nozzle or floor sweep where you have the bristle brushes and it has wheels on it, and this works great. But what comes in it is 3-piece wand. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And it goes together. It's made out of very, very durable plastic, and it comes with what? The elbow. So then you can take up and put on what? Your floor nozzle and sweep up afterwards. But what's really nice about this is how it all breaks down, goes back in here, right? Follow me on this. Okay, you're going into somebody's house, and you're going to be doing some work, some installation, some cutting, maybe some sanding to, finish up. This goes right where? Right on the sys-stock, right on your what? CT dust extractor, and it locks right in. So I'm going to take that off, twist my T-lock. So that is now known as the standard kit. All right? So wait, there's more. Okay, so this is where I wanted to make sure I wrote this down. Okay, over here, this is known as, now it's known as the Craftsman kit. I've always called it, because it says right there, tradesman. But in our catalog, North America, it says Craftsman. Okay, but what comes in it? Big D, you could probably get it overhead of this when I bring it over, right? Okay, so when I take it over here, I open up the sustainer. It comes in a sustainer what? Nope, 437. Okay, there's one. This is what's great about this. It comes with the 36mm hose. Okay, and we went over hoses and airflow with it, right? But I'm going to leave this out right there because I want to show you a few other things. What else comes in it? And this is the difference between the floor set, floor cleaning set, and the Craftsman set, where this one comes with all the plastic tubes. Here's what I want to show you. Check this out. This stuff is so durable, I can actually stand on this and it won't crack. Okay? So it's very durable plastic that we use for all our stuff. It comes with the great floor sweep. It comes with the brush, and it comes with the crevice tool. But the key component is the 36mm hose. So if you're looking to get a 36mm hose to work with your 1400, your 2200, the routers, or to work with your track saws, or your Capex. If you have more than one Capex, they're called Capi, just so you know, all right? You can upgrade, look at the cost of the hose, and then look at the cleaning kit, and it's kind of a no-brainer, okay? So get a cleaning kit. Now, here's the difference, and this is the question we get all the time. What's the difference between the floor cleaning set and the Craftsman set? Okay, it comes with a 36mm hose. This is where I'm going to start wondering how to put everything back in later. It comes with the industrial floor sweep. It's really nice. Okay, you can adjust it here, the wheels. Okay, just like this. Works great. But you can always use it, okay, with, check this out, here's the difference. It still comes with the plastic elbow, but the 3-piece wand is actually stainless steel. Okay? This is the one I usually leave in the shop. I don't want to bring this out to the job site a lot of the times because I don't want to ding something. The plastic is a lot more forgiving. Okay, but you hook this up like this, and this is one of my favorite floor sweeps. See that? Just like that, and you're ready to rock and roll. Very, very smooth system. Not bad, huh? Hey, it's my special purpose. Okay. I found my special purpose. All right. Oh, one more kit. I almost forgot. Okay, and this is the one I kind of chuckled at because we renamed it. We call it the Coarse, remember, the Coarse Dirt Pickup Kit. It comes in a designer cardboard box with custom graphics, and I've always called this the industrial kit. But what's nice about it, and I talked about this in the hoses, it comes with a 50 millimeter hose. Okay, and I'm gonna leave this out because there's a lot of neat things about this hose. It comes with this small sweep, all right? Nice collection unit. It comes with a brush, all 50 millimeter, all right? It comes with a very large crevice tool, all right? But it also comes with this, which is a two-piece 50 millimeter wand, right? Just like this. I have this one at home, I love it. But it also comes with the 50 millimeter diameter floor sweep. And this is a nice floor sweep. It has the bristle brushes here and really small wheels, right? And you can hook up, look, the 50 millimeter hose just like that. Hook it up to your system, you're ready to go. And once again, the larger diameter hose, you get that maximum airflow back. So you'll also notice there's another 50 millimeter hose out there, but it's a little bit shorter than this one, and that's the one that goes between what? Your boom arm and your dust extractor. So we include that with the boom arm, so that is a 50 millimeter hose. This works great. I put this up to some of my stationary machinery in my shop. Works great, and I have it hooked up to my CT. All right, so that's the industrial kit. Those are the 4 cleaning sets. But wait! If you look in the catalog, you're going to see all these other attachments. And over the years, boy, have I gotten a lot of people calling in confused about some of this. So I'm going to try my best to describe it. So the new floor nozzle that comes with the Craftsman and the new Standard is this one. Okay? There's always been a floor sweep. It's in our catalog, should be online as well. And this is the old one that came with the compact cleaning kit. But what also came with it, and I want to point this out, are these 2 pieces, the bristles. You see how this, for hardwood floors, this one, or carpet, and this one, you have the bristles, which is on all of them now. But you also had this one. It was the squeegees. Okay, and this is for wet pickup. And the way to change it out is, Chris, I'm gonna lean on you for this, is you press in like this, and the whole cartridge comes in. And every time I put in a squeegee for wet pickup, I always think back to 2007. Brent, I know you're online, I know you're listening, but you remember those old catalogs back then? Do you remember what we called these? I actually had to remember because I was laughing this morning. I went back to my desk, and I can't believe it. I actually had a 2007 Festool North America catalog. And when I first came to work, that was the year I first came to work, I looked at it, and I looked at that floor nozzle, and it said right here, it comes with brushes, one for carpet, and it comes with rubber lips. I was like, what are rubber lips? And Rick, our product manager, said, yeah, I know that doesn't translate right, so I'm glad we call them the squeegee parts now. But rubber lips, what the heck is that? Okay, so this is also, that was part of the industrial kit. I broke all these up. I talked about this, I think, when I talked about the hoses, right? Yep, this is our, we're calling it something different now, but this, I've always called this the turbo brush. What it is, it's our beta brush. It has the little wheels, but it's air driven. So I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna hook it up because hopefully you understand this. You can hook it to a wand, right? Just like this. I'm gonna take this apart. Because when I was showing this the other day, I didn't have it hooked up. So you can hook it just like that, and you can do carpet with it, all right? But I'm going to show you one more time about airflow. I'm going to grab my CT26 right here. I'm going to pull it forward. The reason I like this is because I got Bluetooth. I am so lazy when I have Bluetooth. I'm going to plug it in. Whoop, 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 whoop. Didn't take me that long, did you? 15 minutes, Craig, before you got to whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. And when I put it on here, I'm going to remove this tab really quick so you can see it's air driven. There's a little turbine. See it? But I want you to listen to this. Hopefully you're picking this up. Okay? Now, if I take that 36 millimeter hose, this is so much fun. Okay, listen, listen, listen. You hear the airflow? Okay, today, I'm going to take it a step further because I want to show you one more accessory. See that end? That's the universal end. I'm going to take Mr. 50 millimeter. Okay, but I'm going to put that on there because look, that doesn't fit on that turbo brush, does it? There's I'm just going to turn this off for a second. There is, in the catalog, for years, people would call this in and go, oh, I use this as an adapter. I put it on my my hose, and it is 50 millimeters here, but it bumps it down to 36. That's what it's for. So if I put it on there like this is my catalog. I'm going to turn it on. Where's my 27? Woohoo, this is where I'm getting confused. There you are. Let me turn on Bluetooth. Now listen to that. You hear that airflow? It's substantial with that 50 millimeter hose, and that is what that's for. So if you have that 50 millimeter hose and you want to start using other accessories with it, like this, look, you can. It just works perfect. So I wanted to show you that. It breaks it down so it fits right in there. Okay? That's what that is for. Whew. I didn't show that with the hoses last time, and I felt bad. So that's why I broke it out this time. There's another adapter. I love this. It works with a 36 millimeter hose. So now you can use the 36 millimeter hose on your sanders. Just make sure you turn that suction all the way down. It's an adapter. It fits right in the 36 like this. And now I can use that end where if I do have a diameter that the 27 now will go inside, okay, or the 36 will go on the outside. So there you go, but that breaks it down where this end will not fit on the sanders. Whew! This, yes?
Brett would like you to show the airflow adjustment on the standard cleaning handle.
Oh, yep, that's right here, sure. On the standard cleaning handle, there is, and it works fantastic. We have right here, watch. We have this, look. See this right here? That's our variable suction. Okay. What we did is we also came out with this year. So if you're still having too much pull down, you can break it away here. But if you don't have the new hose, you also have this, where you have the breakdown here, and you can release it. Okay? So you have more control that way. But now with this is wonderful. It's doing the exact same thing. We also have it on. Now, we also have it on, and I don't have it readily available on the Planex hose. The black one is still anti-static, but we also have now that breakaway. Because sometimes when you turn the dust extractor all the way down, you still have that surface tension on the Planex. It's too much holding. So now you can break it away even a little bit better. A lot of guys who are doing level 5 have that situation sometimes. Okay, so This is the Y fitting. I've always called this the flux capacitor. Yes, you can run 2 hoses, but it also comes with this. So if you run 1 hose instead of 2, you can shut it off just like this.